Hello, this is Trent at the National Weather Service in Missoula, Montana, doing the winter planning briefing for this Sunday, November 11th. So here's just a quick overview with the threat matrix. For the most part, it looks like it's going to be fairly green with ridges of high pressure on both sides of the week. The only concern is a weak disturbance on the Wednesday time frame. That'll be bringing some precipitation, but while that precipitation is coming in, snow levels will be going up. So we'll kind of go into that in more depth as we move forward here. So kind of the Monday, Tuesday time frame, we got this ridge of high pressure that's going to be building over the area. That's what we're trying to depict here. Is this is the upper level flow and with the ridge of high pressure building right off the Pacific coast. And here in the northern Rockies, we have this kind of what's called northerly flow. There's potential for a few flurries across the area, especially western Montana on Monday under this flow pattern. Particularly worried about maybe some light accumulations around the Big Fork to Ferndale area due to the moisture source of the lake right there under this northwesterly flow. And again, snow levels will be relatively low, actually quite low, 1,000 to 2,000 feet. So on Monday, I think that's our biggest concern is just some few flurries, and with if any accumulations, again, it's going to be in that Big Fork to Ferndale area. But again, confidence is fairly low. Then that ridge of high pressure actually moves over the top of the northern Rockies, and we're going to be getting stronger inversions, probably patchy to areas of fog developing in the fog-prone areas, which could cause a little bit of frosting on area roadways and low stratus, and very little temperature changes. We'll probably see lows in the low 20s with highs only being in the upper 20s. So a very minimal temperature difference from the minimums and maximums each day. Then actually come on Wednesday through Wednesday night, we will actually finally get a disturbance that's going to be moving through the area. Again, what I have here, the green lines, is that kind of upper level flow, kind of just showing you how the pattern is changing. And the colored background is actually one model's prediction on precipitation, on how much moisture we could actually see between every 6 hour kind of time frame. And again, this is just one model's prediction. The model that I have up here actually is kind of on the higher side. The majority of the models are actually showing a little bit less precipitation. So let me kind of just run through the precip. So this is Monday morning, or Wednesday morning, my apologies, Wednesday morning. And it looks like that we'll start seeing some shower activity, some precip move into extreme northwest Montana. By Wednesday afternoon, it's going to be impacting north central Idaho all the way to northwest, and especially along the Continental Divide in the mountains of the Clearwater, so kind of over in the Elk River area, maybe starting to impact Lookout Pass and Marias Pass. And then by Wednesday evening, it shifts down. The main focus is definitely going to be from Lookout Pass to Lolo Pass, and maybe over in the Silly Swan area in Avon. And then that system just kind of keeps on transitioning through late Wednesday night. Precip's going to lighten up, and then it's going to be kind of pretty showery by Thursday time frame. During this whole event, snow levels will be rising again by Wednesday afternoon. It looks to be about 4,000 to 5,000 feet. During the onset of the precipitation into the area, we will probably see a wintry mix, probably snow changing over to a rain-snow mix, and then probably all rain by Wednesday evening in the valleys. And again, the mountain passes will probably have the biggest impact, and again, that's pretty minimal at this time. So again, we're looking at the snow levels to rise to about 4,000 to 5,000 feet across the region. And with that, and again, the majority of the models didn't have as much precipitation as that one model had. So we're looking at about 1 to 2 inches of snow during that whole period over Marias Pass, 1 to 2 inches over Lookout Pass, probably 1 to 2 inches around Lolo Pass, and then really dropping off. Again, I don't actually have I have low to moderate confidence on the amount of precip. The past couple of days, we've actually been experiencing a little bit more snow than what the models have been predicting. This could be the same way for this system. So right now, this is our best guess, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence on these snow mounts. They could be a little bit higher than this, but again, I think the biggest impact is going to be the highest terrain, especially along the Idaho-Montana border in the northern parts of the Continental Divide. So that's what we're kind of looking at. After that, into the weekend, again, that ridge of high pressure is going to be building up. Through Friday, we're going to kind of be in this northwest northerly flow. Again, that's very conducive to light showers just lingering across the area. The models have a hard time picking that up. So I still think that we'll have some flurries to light snow into Friday. And then that ridge of high pressure really starts building in for the weekend. So probably another round of fog and low stratus. So if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at the number on the screen, and we'll be providing another briefing on Thursday, November 15th.